Hello and welcome back to another episode of Town of Salem. Our name is Meep, and we are the Consigliere. So you're going to see me do something in this episode. Actually, maybe I just want to pause it. You're going to see me do something in this episode that you're going to see me do as a lot of evil roles, which is that I am going to claim very early. As a Consigliere, I already know what I'm going to claim, which is Investigator. There's really not any reason to claim pretty much anything else as a Consigliere. There are some rare edge cases where there's a bunch of TI claims being made. Maybe it's like a double Consigliere game. Maybe like one of the Consiglieres should be trying to claim TS or TP or TK, whatever's not being contested out there at the moment. But in most games, as a Consigliere, it's so easy to claim Investigator that frankly, that's the reason why investigators are kind of suspicious in their roles, right? Because a lot of people will say, this guy's consig right away. But we are going to claim very early. And again, as an evil role, you are going to be claiming things that are unverifiable and weak. You're going to be claiming Vigi, you're going to be claiming Vet, you're going to be claiming Sheriff, you're going to be claiming Investigator, you're going to be claiming Medium. And because these are weak roles, or weak claims that people are going to be suspicious of because, there's no real way besides having a bunch of investigators investigate you, besides having a bunch of TI go on you and find you, this isn't really a role that's going to be able to prove itself in a big way, right? It isn't like you're going to be seen by a lookout or just be able to reveal yourself like a mayor, right? You need to get your claim out there early if you want to make this claim believable. And that's what we do this game. We just claim basically right off the bat, I am Investigator, and I try and do so in the most convincing way possible, which is just basically to play this as if I really was Investigator. I say that 1, 2, and 3 should have claims ready, right? I'm basically saying I am Investigator. I'm practically saying I'm an Investigator. I'm saying I'm TI, but it's the way I'm saying it, I'm kind of indicating I'm an Investigator. And I say that 1, 2, and 3 should be ready to make claims. Because I don't want them to know which one I'm investigating, right? I don't want them to know which one I'm investigating. I want all of them to have to claim their real claims. That's what I would do as an investigator. It's what I'm going to pretend I'm doing here. So I go ahead and check the rock, because I did kind of promise that I would be visiting one of these guys. So let's go ahead and check them out. We look at the rock. And I've made my claim really, really good here. Helen Keller says they're going to claim Sheriff. It's good to communicate what you're claiming to your teammates. Your target is a trained protector. They must be a bodyguard. All right, so we'll write up our results here. And this is the next important thing. I want to be able to post this before this guy can claim for himself. Right? If this guy comes out and says, I'm bodyguard, then my investigative results look like it could have been faked, right? I might have just said, I waited for this guy to say something, and then I said, oh yeah, this guy's BGGFRSO, right? I could have waited. If I come out before this guy is able to come out and claim what he is, it makes me look good. I'm providing information that, how could I have gotten that information, right? The only way I could have done it is if I was Investigator or Consigliere. I claim Investigator and probably Investigator, right? And it makes him look suspicious because now, when I say that this guy is BGGFRSO, right? When he says I'm bodyguard, it looks like he was forced into making the bodyguard claim. So I'm going to wait like half a beat here to see if a spy comes out. Because if a spy sees me visiting the rock, then it's kind of bad that I checked him out. But once I don't see any immediate spy claim, I'm going to say the rock, BGGFRSO, and now he looks suspicious and I look good. This guy needs to claim, right? And he's going to have to claim BG because an investigator found a BG. And then even better, Hancock then says, I'm investigator and I also found the rock BGGFR. So now Hancock looks suspicious because he looks like he's copying my results, right? Hancock's logic is kind of good. I thought you would invest either 1 or 3. He wanted to do the same thing that I was doing as investigator, right? We both had the same idea, only I'm faking it and he's doing it for real. But I got my claim out there early. I posted my results early, and now the guy whose results I have looks suspicious, and the guy who just happened to have checked the same guy that I did looks suspicious as well. And I look real clean at this point. Like, I didn't fake my results. I got my results, right? Chobani asked me for my will. I mean, I might as well post it to him. So I say post it already, and I include it here. People who just say post it already and don't repeat it, they look a little suspicious, right? Like, why are you making me go back up and read? I accidentally put a comma in here. I want to indicate that I posted before Hancock. It's actually fine that I don't get this one out. Hancock says he's going to invest 11 tonight. He believes I'm investigator, right? He believes I'm investigator. I've played this very towny. We're putting up Toxic. Toxic says I don't like Hancock's will because it looks like he copied mine, right? Hancock says, look, I'll make mine better tomorrow. I'm going to investigate somebody different. So Toxic claims medium. There's a transporter out there somewhere. We put Menos up. What is 11? I'm Vidge. I'm going to shoot 1. Great. I'm Vidge. I'm going to shoot 1. I don't believe the medium claim. It's pretty suspect claim as well. Chobani then whispers me and says, I'm shooting Menos. Well, none of these guys are Mafia, so we, as the official town investigator, we give Chobani the go-ahead. Yeah, sure. Go for it, Chobani. Sounds good to me. Hancock says he's checking 3. That's fine. I don't know who I'm checking at this point. I kind of want to tell Hancock who I'm checking, but I'm certainly not going to check the same guy. I end up whispering the wrong guy here. I wanted to whisper Hancock, right? That 3 is a little bit suspicious because he did vet bait, but we already have 2 TKCCs. So I ended up whispering the wrong guy. This is Transporter, so we're not going to guilty this. Yeah, I'm just going to delete this. Now that he's claiming Transporter and not claiming Vet. So I tell Hancock, I'm thinking about who I want to investigate here. I don't know who I want to investigate, but I'm fine, perfectly fine telling Hancock who I'm going to investigate. But I'm not sure. I'm thinking I want to investigate TN. Because I'm thinking of bussing TN. Because if we've been reading chat closely, we know that TN is the neutral evil. TN claimed Sheriff, I believe, and found, I think Genji it was. I don't remember. But they found one of our mafiosos. They found one of our mafia to be Inno. So we know that they're some sort of neutral evil. We're going to kill off the bodyguard. And I am going to try and find out who one of these non-talkers are. I don't know who it is. I kind of decide that I don't want to bust Tien. Like, if I find him Framer Vamp Jester, then the town might not lynch him, right? I think town might he might be able to make a play where he just gets himself lynched. We'll check out Yes tonight. Who decides to disguise as The Rock? The Rock we know is the bodyguard. My target gathers information about people. They must be an investigator. So this guy looks real suspicious at this point because there's a bunch of TIs who have come out already. This guy didn't post anything. I'm scrolling through. I'm like, did this guy talk? I didn't see him talk. So right off the bat, this is a good target for me to push suspicion on. If this guy is actually investigator and hasn't come out already, right, with all these TI claims already, then we can get this guy lynched today, is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and whisper Hancock my results, because this guy looks really scummy, and I'm pretty sure we can get him lynched today. Yeah, let's let Hancock know. Hancock believes in me. Yeah. A lot of people dead. We told these Viggies to start blazing away, and they shot at all the wrong stuff. Menos, I think, shot the medium. The Chobani shot Menos. Transporter died to veteran. What? So we're a little bit confused here, because I was kind of whispering and talking while a lot of the stuff... Yes, it says, I alerted, I killed trans. Hancock and Meep are both fake. I say, oh, Transporter swapped Hancock and Yes, which is how I ended up checking Hancock. Yeah, alright. Hancock says 10 is GF. Who decided to disguise as the bodyguard? We saw that he basically went on the rock. So we don't really have a good way to protect this guy. As a bodyguard claim, he looks really suspicious. There's a BG already dead. He didn't CC the BG. I just want to make sure who knows. Because sometimes people forget who they disguise as. I just whisper into them, no, you're disguised as the BG claim. He says, I was on the lookout claim. He should just post a will. We're going to guilty this, but because he's disguised, things are looking pretty good. So, Menos is Vigi confirmed. The Rock is bodyguard confirmed. Hancock is investigator for sure. Kirito was the jailer. Chobani's going to die tonight because he shot Menos. Lots of stuff happening. Yes is pushing on Chobani. Town is just real confused at this point. They're all pushing on each other. The Vigis are shooting Towns. Yes is veteran. Yeah. Things are looking really good. We know Tien is the neutral evil. I mean, this is all just kind of pointless at this point. We know who Town are. Arsonist is dead, and we're pretty sure that Tien is a fake sheriff claim. Right, they found one of our guys, Inno. How does that happen? This guy's executioner or jester or something. I don't know. I don't care. So I go ahead and tell my friends. Chobani is the dying Vig, so let's not hit him. Tien is the neutral evil. Yes is the veteran. These are basically the people we don't want to hit. So we want to attack either Empty, who is TI, or we want to attack Hancock. Yes is the vet, yes. Chobani's dying veteran. Toxic apparently is medium. I kind of just want to kill the medium. I feel like we could push on Hancock. I don't know. Hancock doesn't look very confirmed, but right, we could push on Hancock as consig, but either one's fine. Right? We can go on either of these guys. I just visit Toxic just to sort of confirm. Just so I have a thing in my will. We kill Hancock, Chobani dies from guilt. And at this point, as long as Tien sides with us, we have majority, right? All we needed to do was get off a kill tonight, and we're probably good. I asked Tien, what are you and what do you need, right? Are you Witch and just going to side with us regardless? Are you Jester and need to get lynched? Are you Executioner? If so, who's your target? Right? Like, what's going on? I'm kind of thinking this guy is Executioner because he claims Sheriff, which is usually an Executioner claim, right? And then he posted, like, his night 1 results, but then he's probably going to push night 2, is my guess. Helen Keller says vote yes. Yes being the veteran. And at this point, Town is still super confused, doesn't know what's going on. They're convinced who was indeed bodyguard. They're pushing on against everybody. Empty does kind of know what's going on. Genji is Vidvet Moth. Helen Keller is Godfather. Yes is the vet. I kind of misread what Tien says here. There should be a space between yes and today. I thought he said for some reason so lynch yesterday, and I didn't understand what he said. Yeah, I agree with Tien. Yep, lynching yesterday. And then we're going to lynch Tien tomorrow. Pretty straightforward. At this point, all the evils have outed themselves. We're voting up confirmed veterans, so I don't know why Town has any more confusion. But we're just going to use our majority to kill off everybody, and we'll give Jester a win as well. Vote this guy up. He's veteran, of course. He gets lynched. Yeah, he's Jester, so we lynch him tomorrow. We killed off Empty, who was an investigator. I have a period where my game freezes, which is terrifying, but we'll skip over that. We put up Tien. He's Jester. He sided with us. We'll give him a win. His play isn't bad. I mean, claiming Sheriff as a Jester and then trying to find... Right, you check a bunch of people, find them Inno. Right, that's the goal. And if you're lucky, your day 1 result is on a Mafia, and that helps the Mafia succeed a little bit better, and also lets the Mafia know who you are. So we're going to guilty this jester. He gets hung, gets his win. And then we decide to finish off Toxic. It's kind of funny that even up to the end, Empty and Toxic were pushing against each other. Partly because I seemed like a really confirmed town. Also partly because they were still convinced that Who was actual bodyguard and not disguiser. Yeah, good thing we had a dumb town. Jailer was not following Jailer meta. Town got really confused. Arso just left the game. We didn't have a lot of competition in this game. But I think a lot of this game really does speak to the strength of claiming your role early, right? At almost no point in the game, even when I was confirmed evil voting up veteran, a lot of people thought that I was still investigator, right? And I was being whispered things. Vigilantes were telling me who they were going to shoot. We had other investigators whispering me who they were going to check. Right? Like, we had a lot of good stuff going in our favor because we claimed early and we seemed really like town. We posted our results early, right? We waited a little bit because we didn't want to be caught off by a spy, but we posted early, claimed early. You need to take risks as a mafia. You need to be active as a mafia, and I think you can get a lot of rewards for playing that way. So, good example of how to play as an evil game. Not a particularly close game, but when it comes to wins as evil, you're going to have to kind of take what you can get, right? It's very often the case that when you're playing evil roles that you just get steamrolled, right? That you hit an immune target night one, there's a spy, they see them, all the claim space is being taken up, some of your mafia just give bad wills and get lynched really easily. Too many towns get confirmed too quickly. There's no space for you. You're unable to kill the jailer. You lose, right? Like, there's a lot of games where things just collapse and it's not particularly close. So to be able to showcase good evil play is a little bit difficult, and sometimes it's going to come in the form of these just landslide victories like we saw right here. But again, claim early. Post your results early, try and push suspicion onto other people, grab that part of the claim space that you want to occupy really aggressively, and hold on to it. And if you do that, then you might just succeed as Mafia or some other evil role. All right, that's it for me. I will catch you guys next time.